Um, Hello, my name is Hadriana Logreda, and today I'll be presenting teaching with total physical response for my with discussion theme. So making the language learning active and fun through movement-based instruction techniques that mimic the natural language acquisition. Why TPR? The origins. It's developed by James Asher in the early 1970s, and the approach emphasized the learning through physical movement. For decades, its philosophy mimics the natural language acquisition process. Its structure it teaches direct activities for pre-production English language learner. Physical responses. The characteristic of TPR, the physical responses, the student's responses to commands through physical movement rather than verbal replies. Delayed speech. The students aren't pressured to speak until they feel ready. Enhanced retention. The physical actions create a stronger neutral connections for vocabulary retention. And the stress reduction creates and relaxes the learning environment with lower affective filters. The class activity using TPR. The grade level is a second grade elementary student. The subject, English as a second language. The focus, action verbs, vocabulary building. And the settings, open classroom, space for movement. Psychological foundations. So the stress on the top, the stress for free learning reduces anxiety for better acquisition. And the middle, right brain activation, engaging spatial and motor processing, listening, primacy, comprehension before production. These principles draw from how children naturally acquire their first language, prioritize um, comprehension before speaking. The lesson content and materials. These carefully selected materials support the multisensory learning. Flashcards provide visual cues. Music create energies. Clear spaces enable safe movements. With all these materials, we'll be able to proceed with the lesson plan. So for the lesson activities, a warm-up phrase. To play the upbeat music, guide a student through simple commands like dance, clap, spin, tap, stomp your feet like tiptoe, turn around, or wiggle. The input phase show flashcards while modeling actions. The student watch, listen, and perform together. Phrase practice phase give sequential commands, lap, sit, spin. A student perform action series. The student leader phase select a student to become teacher. They give commands while peers follow. The assessment. The formative assessment to observe commands following accuracy, monitor physical response at speed, to check recognition using flashcards, note participation level, and the summative assessment. Students draw 4 action verbs, perform action for class, optional verbs identification, peer recognition assessment. Why TPR works for me? Reduce anxiety, create safe space for language acquisition. It's a playful learning to make language feel like a game, matches my style, complement like energetic teaching approach, and the natural acquisition mirrors how we learn our first language. Thank you. So the 70% of the information retention, the higher retention rate with the TPR versus the traditional methods. 90% of the students' engagement of actively participating, and 100% movement benefit. Physical activity improves learning outcome. Any questions? Let's move and learn together. Thank you.